Let's talk about the episode. So the criminals are out. They out to play. I guess some are reclaiming their lives. I guess some just can't go good to save their life. Kristen, I'm having a big problem with you right now. A huge problem with you. See, y'all sometimes mamas, I can't stand y'all sometimes want to be mama when y'all feel like being mama. Now, Kristen, the first thing you do when you get your pardon, you decide to mess and harass with people. Running over to the Jakes, then harassing Jake and Ava. Wakes up, asking for coffee, thinking you supposed to be served your coffee. Then run to the mirror, harassing Gabby and EJ and them. Then you run over to the Basic Black, bothering Brady and Chloe. Now, Kristen, when you was on the run, in jail, etc., what was the one thing you wouldn't stop crying about? What was that one thing? Your daughter, correct? Well, where the hell was your daughter at in this conversation when you was over there to Jake and Ava's, to the Damaras, over there to Basic Black? Oh, your daughter not important now, huh? She not important now she was when you used to talk about, oh, my daughter. Oh, I'm going to miss my daughter. Oh, that's going to be a long time. I can't stand y'all want to be mama some days, and some days y'all think revenge is more important than harassing people is more important than y'all daughter. That's why I don't get into that stuff. The same way with Gabby. Gabby do not mention her daughter unless she in trouble, in danger, or finna go back to jail. Y'all kills me with this wannabe mama part-time, and then the next few times, y'all don't mention y'all child, ain't studying your child. The child only must come out of nowhere, out of y'all heads. But oh, the whole time you was locked up, you got mad and pissed at Brady because he told you Teresa got y'all daughter, and you got upset and mad about that while you was locked up in prison. Okay then, but where was this same energy once you got pardoned? I have yet to see you mention your daughter. So that goes to show me right there, you are not the Gabby. You are part-time mama only when it's convenient to you. So I'm guessing Chloe and Brady was more important. Going over there to Jake and Ava harassing them is more important. Going over there bothering Gabby about Basic Black where you can harass Brady and Chloe. Going over there to EJ trying to book a deal with him. I guess all that was more important than your daughter, huh? But yet just last week we heard you mention your daughter because you was locked up. Okay, you're free. You're free to go wherever you want to go with. But yet Brady and Chloe is more important, and dealing with the Maras is more important than your daughter. See, this is why I don't subscribe to these sometimes, mama. This is why I get on Gabby neck. I don't hate Gabby. I love Gabby. But this is why I get on Gabby neck. For the same reason Kristen just did. It's funny how you just mentioned your daughter last week. Oh, my daughter. No, you don't got Teresa watching my daughter. Well, why you got Teresa of all people watching my daughter? Oh, funny. This week you out. Where your daughter at? We have yet to see you mention your daughter. But we have heard about the Mara messing with Brady and Chloe and harassing and bothering them, trying to fire Chloe, filing reports and all that. Oh, we seen all of that, but haven't mentioned daughter yet. See, this is why I laugh at y'all sometimes, mama. It's just like that be a convenient excuse for y'all. And I don't think being a mother or a parent is a convenient excuse to use when y'all want to pick it up and drop it when y'all feel like it. This is why I get so mad at y'all too, especially Gabby, because she another one that love to throw her daughter in when she get in trouble or when it's convenient for her to bring her daughter up. And Kristen doing the same thing. And y'all want to be convicted felons that got pardoned by a crooked governor. Y'all ain't gonna last. We already see Kristen finna get herself back in trouble. Because, of course, she want Brady. And Chloe told her, you gonna have to fight her to get Brady back. So we already know she finna get herself back in trouble. Orpheus already then said he ain't leaving town, even though it would be best for him to leave town and get away from the people you harassed over the years. He don't want to leave. Then we got Sarah running over here to, of all people, and Xander, I don't like the way you entertain Gwen. I don't like that. The only thing you should have been giving Gwen was the door slammed in her face. After all that she did to Sarah and lied to you all these years, months, you still entertaining Gwen. Because all Gwen would have got from me is, we don't want none, and slammed the door in her face. I'm with Sarah. Why are you sitting up here entertaining this? Have you forgotten that I would still be losing my mind even worse if it wasn't for her? Have you forgot she gave me that second dose of that drug? And you sitting up here having conversation, having tea and crumpets with her? If I was Sarah, I would have knocked the living you know what out of Xana for even entertaining her. Like, why are we entertaining her? You don't entertain crazy people that's trying to hold on to a man and to do stuff like that, trying to, switching vials and syringes like that just to get her away. You entertaining this, really, Xander? You kind of made me mad with that mess. Like, why are you entertaining her? That she can tell you and sit there and cry and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo all she want to that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, about to pull my nephews. Oh, what are they going to... Gwen, we already know you ain't got an ounce, a drop, or a tip of sympathy for Abigail, nor her children. Cause if you gave a darn, she wouldn't have been up there in that castle in Florida or wherever they was, held hostage all that time with Kristen, if you actually gave a darn about her. So Gwen, save it. Don't nobody care about none of that. Then we got at this point, I don't even know why we even, Sean, I don't even much know why you won't believe Evan, Kristen, whatever name he running with this week. I don't know why you don't believe him, but okay. I guess you got to get shocked with the DNA test. Sean, the best thing you can do is either adopt that child or hand it over, whichever one you see fit to doing, because you're not the father, and that would be a one-up for you. With repairing your repairing your marriage, that would be an advantage for you and Belle to get back together. Tell me again why you're fighting this whole entire time. Now I understand you done got attached to the child, and yeah, he gonna have to fight you to get the child. I understand all that, but and somebody tell me I'm not connected to a deranged psychopath, I'm inclined to believe them, whether they lying or not. That's just me. I'm inclined to believe them. And I would have went, as soon as you said that, let's go get this DNA test. I wouldn't sit there and let it go off this long, or it don't make sense to you at all that this pregnancy came out of nowhere and it was very convenient for Crazy, and you don't see that he may or may not be telling the truth. I'm just hoping and praying you and Jen, either find y'allself together or do what y'all gonna do. But yeah, Sean, that ain't your baby, and I don't know why you don't realize that that ain't your baby. But okay. Chad got a rude awakening. Now, see, I like what Chad. I like what EJ doing him. Since y'all went along with Lucas' plan and then having me set off a kidnapping, even though Chad calmed down a little bit, but he got slapped in the face when he realized that, yeah, you can get time for this, what you did. You basically socked me up and made sure I got in trouble. I spent time in prison because of you and your lies. You trying to make it seem like you're the more victim than EJ, even though you kind of is right now because your wife is dead. But you talking about some boo-hoo-hoo-hoo EJ. and calling and calling Sammy crazy ass. Chad, do I need to remind you of Gabby with an I, Gabby with a YA, and Gabby with an A, or whatever the third one was? Since we calling people crazy and we being fair here, you called Sammy Brady crazy ass. Are you kidding me right now, Chad? Are we kidding? You playing around. You didn't really. That was just your anger talking. You cannot compare Sammy Brady to Abigail Devereaux. You can't do that. And I'm gonna leave that alone because I like Abigail. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I can't believe that. I was shocked when he said and called Sammy crazy ass. Even though he does have a point, and Sammy is crazy as week, but you can't compare the two when somebody had two other people inside of them. One with glasses, one with their hair down, and one was Abigail. You can't do that, Chad. Don't be throwing no insults that can be compared to your wife too. That's all I'm just saying, Chad. I don't mean no harm. Or the fans out there that like Abigail, I don't mean no harm. You can't compare the two when they both crazy and one had two other people inside of them. So, Chad, stop with the names. I don't know if I'm more shocked that Chad handed over his shares so easily or Kate handed over her shares so easily. Because I would have thought Kate would have fought tooth and nail to stay a part of the mirror, since she think the mirror, at this point, Kate thinks she was born in the mirror at this point. After all the stuff she done been through, dealing with the Damaras and mostly Stefano, you will think she wouldn't want no parts of the mirror. But I guess Kate loved the abuse so much that she is willing to put up with all the abuse and more beyond the grave. That, like I said, I'm surprised and shocked she gave up her shares. Like, for real, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised Chad gave his up. But the fact that Kate gave hers up so easily, without hesitation, I'm shocked that she would do that. Because we already know the way Stefano treated you over the years, you would be an idiot and still be around them people. Most people would have, that man done, he said he done with me, okay, fine, I'm done with him, me and the family. Most people would have moved away and moved far away from the Demera, wouldn't put up with them. You, however, you still dealing with the Demera still to this day. And I never understood your kinky obsession with the Demera over all these years that Stefano been dead and you still around these people. It's okay to have a relationship with Chad because you consider him like a son or whatever. That's cool, that's fine. That don't mean you got to do business deals and being part of the Demera, staying in the mansion, all that. Like, now you just doing too much. Even though that man treated you like, okay, I don't know what your deal is when it comes to with the Damaras, but okay. It's something I guess ain't nobody gonna never learn. I guess abuse is abuse. No matter if Stefano doing it to you or the family still abusing you after all these years. I guess you just love abuse. I guess you like money and being abused. I guess at this point, because I wouldn't steal with as soon as Stefano would have did that to me the last time he did you and broke up with you and embarrassed you, me and Stefano would have been done, and the whole family too. I don't know why you still sticking around acting like you a part of the family, even though you done married the man about 5,000 times. You really think you a part of the family, even though that man dead and gone, and you still acting like you a part and you were born and raised in the mirror. So I don't know her kinky obsession. Maybe y'all can tell me, but yeah, I don't get it. But okay. Jake died from that robber. He finna come back. He might be dead for maybe 30 minutes, but we already see Kristen and Rolf swinging into action and bring him right back. So Just as y'all was mourning his death, now they finna bring, well, Raw finna bring him right back. So, and Gabby, you can hand over them reins to that company at this point. I mean, you fighting so hard for somebody else's company. We haven't seen you yet work this hard for Gabby Chic. Like, have you forgot that Gabby Chic existed since you been running the Mirror Enterprises? Cause I haven't heard you mention Gabby Chic yet. So I don't know what your kinky obsession is of running people's family business either. But I guess everybody have their kinky obsession, I guess. But Gabby, yeah, give up that company, give it up, cause easy for to take that company away from you. And you would enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your stay at Casa de Mera, cause you finna be Casa out of there. So go ahead and give up that company. Go ahead and give up that seed. You had fun while it lasted. You and this little scheme you and Ava got cooking up. It ain't gonna last. As soon as they ask for a certificate, and both of y'all sit in the church, come on there and. Gabby, you could try to do a fake marriage certificate all you want to. It ain't gonna hold up. All you doing is delaying your process of getting booted from the company. Gabby, don't waste your time going through all that work trying to hold on to something that ain't got nothing to do with you at this point. The robber and Rafe still jealous over Nicole. Jesus Lord. The way he snapped at Eric, because Eric was there at the right place at the wrong time to save Nicole from the robber that was holding the gun on her that threatened to shoot her if she didn't hand over her purse. Poor Nicole broke her ankle. Rafe over here having a moment, thinking that Nicole and Eric getting close. I guess he still got a little insecurities over there, and he freaks out. And Nicole say, "Calm down. I just almost got robbed, and you over here dealing with your own insecurities about me and Eric." Once you realize you looked like a fool up there mentioning that, then you said, "Oh, okay, well, let me swing in action, I guess." So, I like the new cop, Jada. I liked it her when they first started showing her, so I liked it her from the beginning. What else happened besides Jake? It was one more part. Darn it. Jake, the killing, the fake marriage certificate, Ava going along with this scheme, Marlo Harp, we calling him Marlo. We gonna find out what he gonna do. I think that's about all I want to talk about. I'm missing a part, but I'll think of it later on and put it in the next video. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night and have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.